All right. Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the elder and apostles of Great Millstone. Um, Peace and salutations to the brothers out there that's teaching the word in truth and love and sincerity. All right. I'm back at it again. We're gonna start off with the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 35, and it says, "A sword is upon the Chaldeans." All right, first of all, I'm talk about how America's on its way out. It's on its last leg. It's in its last round of the fight. Um, it's not gonna dwell for too much longer here. All right. It's multiple scriptures talk about how this place is, can be cast into the lake of fire and how we're gonna be beamed up out of here. All right. First scripture I'm gonna pull out is Jeremiah 50 and 35. It says, "A sword is upon the Chaldeans, aka which is America." It says, "This saith the Lord." It says, "Upon the habitations of Babylon," and it says, "In her prince and upon her wise men." It says, "The sword is upon," and when it says about the sword, it's talking about the nuclear missiles that's coming down. All right. It says, "And the sword is upon the liars, and they shall dot, and the sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed." It says, "A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingling people that are in the midst of her." It says, "And they shall become as women, and the sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed." All right, what it's talking about her treasures? Basically talking about all the stuff they took from Israel back in 70 AD. All right, and who's gonna take all that stuff back? All right, I'm gonna get Daniel chapter Daniel chapter 7 verse 18.
Get Jeremiah 51 too.
I ain't got that. I'm in 50 though.
Okay,
This
go
is
ahead. Oh,
it says Daniel chapter 7 verse 18. It says, "But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever." So the saints of the Most High is talking about the elect. So the elect is going to be the ones who take all the riches back from Esau and all the Edomites and the other nations that took from us from the beginning. All right, we're going to get all that back because that was part of the promise. All right. That was part of the promise where we supposed to get, our land back and all our riches and all the knowledge. All right, because if you read what Jeremiah 17, the 17th chapter says, what it says, "We shall discontinue from our heritage, but we're gonna get our heritage back when we get into the kingdom of heaven." All right, and it says, "A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up, for it is the land of the graven images." All right, and them graven images is talking about the idol, the false idols, and the other gods that you can come and praise over here, which is completely breaking the first commandment that the Lord had gave us. All right, it's completely breaking, that first commandment where you should not have no other god before me. In America, you can come and serve a tree for all, you can come worship a tree.
Yeah.
All right, you can come in America and worship any type of object or anything in America. All right, you can worship your like today, man. You worship this Women Worship Day, man. Today is a so-called Mother's Day. All right, where you give praises to your mother. You supposed to you supposed to what I'm trying to say.
Honor her, shower her with
You're
gifts.
supposed to, yeah, you're supposed to spend the whole time and be all around her and make her feel good about it. So scriptures does say honor thy mother and thy father, but that's to a certain
every
extent
day.
though, man.
That's basically honor her.
Yeah, don't be
yeah,
going around disrespecting your mom and
right.
everything like that, man. You
Not
know?
honor far as in uplifting her.
Yeah, exactly, man. And then make it more wicked, man. They got the Mother's Day before the Father's Day. All right, the Mother's Day this month and the Father's Day is next month. So basically, they're trying to say put your mother before your father, which the whole thing is wicked anyway. It's just the whole setup of it is even more wicked. All right,
because really it goes back to the worship of ceramics.
okay.
You know?
And it says, "And they are mad upon her idols," like I was just talking about, man. Them idols that, man, you can come in America and just worship. All right. It says, "Therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the island shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more in habitation forever. Neither shall it be dwelled in for any generation to generation." So basically, when this place get destroyed, man, you only having fowls and beasts of the deserts and fowls of the deserts going to be dwelling here, man. All right, nobody's going to be able to come here and set up a business or set up a house and flourish here anymore, man. this place is going to be completely desolate because there's too much blood on here, man. The
That's
Lord
right.
wanted to utterly destroy this place and have it as a monument. All right,
Yeah.
because
Uh,
we're gonna be able to fly over America and show our kids and break down in the history books that was once the
kingdom.
wicked kingdom, man.
Yeah.
All right, this is where the once the Edomites has dwelled. All right,
Yeah.
because it's gonna be it's gonna be an what I'm trying to say, it's gonna be in a time in history where our kids and our kids and our kids, they're not gonna know what an Edomite is because in 1,000 years Esau's gonna be
Be
extinct
extinct.
from the world.
That's
All right,
right.
so they're
That's
not
right.
gonna know what a person with no melanin in his skin is gonna look like. All right, our
Yeah.
kids is only gonna be used to some type of melanin in your skin, whatever melanin that you do have in your skin. They're gonna only see that everywhere they go. They're not gonna see a person walking around with pink flesh. All right, they're gonna be like, what's an Edomite? What pink flesh? Is that even possible? You know, they're gonna be, and then we have to break it down to them like, yes, that was possible. And they used to rule the world a couple decades back. All right,
Right.
and we're gonna show them, we're gonna because we have to teach them we're gonna have to teach them from our experience. All right, they're gonna be in history books and everything. All right.
And they were the evilest of the all nations, man. They were the
Mm-hmm.
evilest ones. Because all the other nations they kept us in slavery, man. They enslaved us, but Esau like further our affliction.
Mm-hmm.
When he's supposed to let us go a certain time, he furthered it. He was the wicked of the wicked.
Yep. And it says, therefore, Shlaki, it says, as Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, saith the Lord, so shall no man abide there. Neither shall any son of man dwell there. Like I was just saying, man, nobody's gonna dwell in America here after it be destroyed. All right. And you got a lot of these Israelite camps out there that saying that don't even preach about America being destroyed. All right, they might be saying yes, they're Israelites. Yes, Esau is going into slavery and anything, but they don't teaching that America's going that's America's going to be destroyed. All right, they're thinking you got some Israelite camps out here that want to join hand in hand with America and come to an agreement, and it's not going to be like that, man. It says in Apocrypha, it says what Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So in order for Jake and righteousness to be established, wickedness has to be put off on the earth. All right. Now I'm gonna if you go to the book of Revelations, it's like the book of Revelations 21:1, it says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. From the first heaven and the first earth were passed away." So see that first heaven and that first earth was in Esau's kingdom. All right. In order to that new heaven and that new earth to come, which is our kingdom, the first heaven and the first earth have to be passed away. All right. So there's not going to be no hand joining hand with Esau and come to an agreement and that we should have this whole state is going to be ours and then flourish, and then we're gonna have this other state, and then we're gonna be able to buy our own land from. No, man, it's not gonna be like that, man. All right. I'm gonna continue with the scripture. It says, "And there were no more seas." It says, "And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of the heavens, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And I heard a great voice of the heavens saying, Behold, the tabernacle of God is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their God." All right. So, but when Yahweh shall come, even though when Yahweh shall come down, you're gonna have Esau bucking up and trying to fight Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. He's gonna be trying to fight. That talks about in I believe Revelations the 12th chapter. It says what it says that what Michael had made war with the dragon, and they was fighting, and the dragon had lost. All right. So when Yahweh shall come down and establish righteousness, you can have the wicked bucking up and trying to keep his kingdom going on. All right. So how you gonna join hand in hand with a man that thinks that type of way? To think he actually can take on the Lord and His power. All right. That guy's completely out of his mind. All right. Going back to Jeremiah. Here it is. Going back to Jeremiah the 50th chapter. Back to what was that? Okay, 41st. It says, "Behold, a people shall come from the north, a great nation, and many kings shall be rised up from the coast of east. They shall hold the bow, and the
Man.
lance. They are cruel, and will not shew mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, every one put in array like a man to a battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon. All right, back to where it says, and they shall shew, and they will not shew mercy. All right, because the scripture said, I will show mercy to whom whom shows mercy. All right. So if America never showed mercy to other nations or never showed mercy to nobody, especially to the Israelites, all right, they're not gonna receive mercy from the Lord, all right. And even if they did show mercy, the Lord is still not gonna show them mercy because the Lord said, "I will have mercy on who I will have mercy on." All right. So it's all the Lord's program, man. If the Lord want to have mercy on you, the Lord's gonna have mercy on you, all right. And let me tell you this, man, the Lord's not gonna have mercy on America. All right, let's just get that out of your head. You know, the Lord's not gonna have mercy on America, all right? Because when the Lord comes back, He's come back with vengeance, all right. And vengeance is the opposite of mercy. All right, go ahead.
His indignation, his righteous anger. All right, this is Nahum 3:1. He said, "Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies."
Back to that bloody city because this land has a lot of blood on it. All right, when it's talking about the city, it's talking about America, this whole country. All right,
Right.
This land has a lot of blood on it. Right, I remember back when I was in the not gonna say back when I was in the world, but back when I was first coming in the truth, you know, I was thinking it's okay to love this land, but just not America. Then when I got older, I'm like, wait a minute, you can't love this land, man, because if the Lord let us land, man, He wouldn't be destroying it. All right.
That's right.
The Lord's going to destroy this land because this land has a lot of blood on it, all right? So that's why the Lord's going to destroy this place. Go ahead.
It's not only a lot of blood; it has the blood of
His elect.
his elect, his
His
chosen
people.
generation, his people, man. It has blood from his people, you know, from all the way from Cain all the way down, man.
Yep.
You know,
And when we start talking about that blood,
not Cain, it's like it from Abel all the way down.
Yep. And when it's talking about that blood, you got to think it's not just talking about the physically death. It's also talking about spiritually death too. All right. Because once you're in the world and you're not waking up to who you are, you're already pronounced dead already. All right. So it's talking about all the philosophies and doctrine that America's been pushing, making our people dead out of generation to generation. All right.
Taking off the flesh.
Taking off all that flesh that the Lord is trying to put back on us. All right. But it's not going to be put back on everybody. It's only going to be put back on 1/3 of Israel. All right. Go ahead.
All right. He said, let's start at the top again. Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery, and the prey departeth not. That's just to go back on what you said. There's no one's going to the prey departeth not, man. You know, when animals go and hunt a gazelle, and once he got a hold to him, man, that it's over. You know, game over.
That's like basically it's kind of like the Esau's not going to have a retreat plan after the Lord completely destroys him. All right. Once the Lord got you, man, that's it, man. So once the Lord come and send them nukes, man, you're not gonna have all Esau come and come like, okay, we have to retreat. He's too powerful, and retreat back to some mystic island where only they know about it. Have to form a game plan like you see in the movies where the enemy retreats and form another game plan to come back to overthrow. No, man, it's not gonna be like that. All right.
Yeah.
Once and it's talking about that prey. Is once that predator has that prey, it's game over, man.
Yeah. In other words, there's no plan B, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a plan B or C.
This is the final go round, man. This is all or nothing, basically. All right. This is why Esau knows that. All right. That's why he's gonna try to make a war with Yahweh Shah. He knows this is the final. He knows this is it, man. So he's gonna try to go out with a bang. He's like, well, at least I'm gonna go out with a fighting chance. All right. Even if they don't want to, the Lord's still gonna put the spirit on them to fight, man. Because why? Because if you read in Exodus, it says what? The Lord is a man of war. All right. Go ahead. Was that it to that?
Yeah. I think some more. He said, the noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels. And of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots.
Basically, you know, all that noise about this war that's going on, right? The noise that the Lord's gonna make with Esau. All right, go ahead.
That's the chariot.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, the horseman lieth up. The horseman lifteth up both the bright sword and the glittering spear,
which is the nukes. All right.
Right.
Go ahead.
There is a multitude of slain, and the great number of the carcasses.
The multitude of slain is talking about over there, and it's going to be over there in
and it's going to be here.
I want to say Alex Patmos. I want to say Jehoshaphat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
that's where most of that slain going to be because that's where the Lord's going to have where Esau military is going to fall at. All right.
That's right.
Go ahead.
All right, and there is none end of their corpses. They shall slumber. stumble upon their corpses.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Exactly.
That's
So
gonna be here too, because
yeah,
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a
martial
lot of
law.
death, man. It's gonna be a
Yep.
lot of death here.
Exactly.
In Revelations it said it's gonna be so much blood up to a horse's bridle. Okay, so then that's if you know how tall a horse is, man. A horse standing like 8 to 9 feet, man. You know.
Exactly. I'm gonna get this right quick. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. It says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall shift up a standard against them." And that enemy is talking about them martial law troops. All right, they're gonna come in like a flood because you're gonna just see masses of martial law troops coming, and you ain't gonna know what to do. All right, you will see people getting killed right there. Probably a couple people, probably a couple men and women and children getting raped over there. Martial law bashing people's head behind you. You're just gonna be completely confused, and you go
Yeah.
like, man, what the hell is going on? All right.
Basically, it's like being in shock, man. They show you in countless movies when these guys get thrust into war, and it's time for fighting, and they get to shooting, and they freeze up, and they got guns, and they won't shoot back
Yep.
because they're in shock, man. So how much more are you gonna be in shock when you see this happening, and you don't even have a gun or never been trained for combat? You
Yep.
gonna like fucking be like literally fucked up, man. It's actually gonna bug a lot of people out, man. People just gonna be so you're gonna actually lose your mind out seeing that, man. You know?
Yep, exactly. And it shows you, and what movies it shows you that a lot is, it really shows you in them zombie apocalypse movies, man. When you got zombies hunting down and chasing and eating people right beside you and shit. And as a matter of fact, a good movie shows like in World War Z, where them zombies was coming out. I think they were in like I think they were in New York or something. Where zombies just coming everywhere and people were just running, but they don't know where to run to.
Right.
It's like, man, a lot of zombie apocalypse movie is basically how martial law is gonna, play out, man.
Right.
Especially the Purge. The Purge, people knew people was gonna die, but you had people hiding in the houses there. Hey, it's not gonna be all that, man. Because guess what? The martial law troops gonna bust in that door and take you by force. All right. Back to the Jeremiah scripture. I'm gonna read one more line and then end it off with that. It says, be it says the king of Babylon hath heard the report of them, and his hands wax feeble. On August again
Okay.
no anguish
Anguish, yeah.
anguish anguish took hold of him and and uh and preened as a woman in travailing. It says, "Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan upon the habitation of the strong. But I will make them suddenly run away from her." And it says, "Who is chosen and who is a chosen man, that I may appoint over her? For who is like me, and who will appoint me to me this time? And who is the shepherd that will stand before me?" All right, basically that's the Lord asking who's going to be them people who's going to go through all this hell and all this tribulation and still stand for the Lord. All right, who's going to still be there for the Lord? Who's going to be going through all this hell and tribulation and all this part and all this what's it called all this chaos that's gonna be getting in, bro, and who's gonna still stand before the Lord when it's time is ended. All right. But with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, double honors to the elder and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and multitudes of blessings to the brothers up there that's pushing the truth and peace and love and with sincereness of the heart. All right. And death to America, man. We almost up out of here, man. We're finna go home soon. We're gonna have our glory, man. And I was looking up on social media and just looking at all the women I'm matched to, man. Just look how they all just dissed me and everything. Just like, man, in the kingdom, bro, man, I ain't have to worry about being dissed, man. You can just go up to a woman and just match to her and get her like that. All right. So, man, we almost home, man. We gonna have our glory in a minute. All right. With that, shalom.